Hey, it's Hunt. You found Hunt on Saints. We're talking black and gold football. Do us a favor. Hit the like button, share your comments below, and hit that subscription button so you can get all of our content. Enjoy. Rumors hitting the Twitterverse and wherever you want to find your rumors, rumor mill, that the Saints may be interested in reaching out to Jon Gruden to come in and work with Derek Carr in the offense. Now, Derek Carr had some very successful seasons under the tutelage of Jon Gruden. We know that Jon Gruden and Dennis Allen have a relationship that goes back. And strictly in terms of the relationships, this makes a ton of sense.
And I think Gruden did come in during training camp and provide some assistance. I don't think it's officially working for the Saints, but he did come in.
Sure, and so that makes all the sense in the world. You've got an offense that was a little stale much of the year. You may be looking to make a change there at offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, whatever the case may be, wherever Pete Carmichael fits in. And Jon Gruden would make a lot of sense. The Super Bowl winning coach who was a head coach in the not so distant past. So that makes a lot of sense. But obviously, you're going to have to weigh in the off-the-field baggage and what ultimately got him fired with the Raiders. And that is the emails that he sent that were uncovered in the investigation into Washington. And Jon Gruden sued the NFL 3 years ago about all this. And according to Pro Football Talk, I don't have a copy of the Las Vegas court docket with me, so I'm going to go with Pro Football Talk. Tomorrow, Jon Gruden's case will be heard. It's going to be televised. It'll be a 3-judge panel, and there will be a decision made on Jon Gruden's future and relationship with the NFL and whether or not this case is going to be heard. It was filed in November of 2021. If Gruden wins, the case will be handled by a new judge because the one that's handling the case tomorrow is going to retire. And then we'll see where things go from there. But this thing's going to it's going to take a while. This is not imminently going to be determined. So the Saints have to determine whether or not they want to bring Jon Gruden in amidst all this. I won't claim to have read every email that was uncovered and what Jon Gruden had to say. I know the basic tenor and tone of what he had to say in private emails. And quite frankly, if every single person's private conversations were leaked, I think a lot of people would be painted in a different light than they currently are. I'm not totally excusing it. I'm just suggesting how I feel about that. If every text message you sent and every email you sent and every group chat conversation you had was uncovered and combed through, how would that look in the public eye? And so for me, what I know of what Jon Gruden had to say would not disqualify him from employment for life. That's my thought. And if I'm the New Orleans Saints and I think he can help me win, I don't have a problem with hiring Jon Gruden to come in and be involved in whatever capacity that may be. Quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, senior analyst, special offensive assistant, whatever the case may be. If you think he can help, I'm okay with it. There are plenty of things you can do in this world where I would say, no, absolutely not. Don't need that person involved at all. Having your personal emails combed through as part of an unrelated investigation and then seeing some things that should not have been said is not going to qualify for me as a lifetime ban. So, to me, I'm looking at a Saints offense that needs a fresh coat of paint. I'm looking at a guy who's got a relationship with the most important player on the offense. I think it's a fine idea. Do I think it's the greatest idea ever to bring in a guy that's got some baggage here and is suing the NFL and has a lot of wires crossed. No, I'm not banging the table saying you have to do it. I'm just saying it's okay. I'm not gonna throw a fit if you want to bring him in here. But again, I have no idea what this lawsuit is going to bring, and I don't think anyone does. Maybe we get some clarity tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to get any finality tomorrow to this. So it just hangs out there. And if you're talking about a organization like we talked about in the first hour that's got some cracks in the foundation and there's not great culture, bringing in additional baggage, is that the best idea? But if you think it can help you win and you've got a role carved out for him, sure. I think we're all curious to see what the Saints are going to do on the offensive side of the ball. The assumption from all of us is that there will be some changes made. I would doubt you're going to bring back the band on offense. You're going to have to figure out what you're doing with Thomas, Kamara, what's Ramchik's future, and some of that's got to shake out. But as far as the staff goes, you would have to imagine there's some significant thought given to changing things up. Now, the Saints were better down the stretch, and certainly were very, very good on Sunday in the finale. So, again, as we try to get inside the heads of the Saints brass that seems insistent upon keeping the path and straight and narrow and keep pushing forward and not changing too many things up and not rocking the boat or ruffling the feathers or whatever metaphor you want to use, maybe that's how they see it. Well, we're getting better. We're close. It's just not how most of us see it. So we'll see if anything, if that rumor, quote unquote, has legs. The groomers, remember that? College football every year. Going to get Gruden coming in Knoxville. Maybe coming to New Orleans. We'll just have to see and see what the result is of his hearing coming up tomorrow, according to Pro Football Talk. Hey, it's Hunt. Thanks for watching Hunt on Saints. Before you leave, help us out a little bit. Hit that like button, leave your comments in the section below, and hit that subscribe button so you get all our content right here from Hunt on Saints. We'll see you next time.